repotting my Philodendron Moonlight in my 10-inch planter pot. And this repotting is for the purpose of my veranda. As you guys know and can see, I'm doing an indoor planting in Jamaica, and the climate is very hot. As you can see, I'm sweating. So I bought this at a plant show about a month ago in August. Yes, it's 2 months ago, so in August. And as you can see, the roots are coming out, and it has been outgrowing this 4-inch pot. So today I'm just gonna put it in a 10-inch pot in order to get it up. Guys, I do not use fertilizer on my plants. I've tried it in the past and it has been a disaster. So not because you see the plant looking like this is its natural state. Okay guys, as I said before, I don't use fertilizer because this is a product of what fertilizer did to my indoor peace lily. And it was very luscious and beautiful until I tried the fertilizer. So this is the result of it. So I will not use fertilizer in any of my videos. Okay, as you can see, this little one, it's just started springing back. What I had to do, I had to change all the soil from out the pot, repot it and put it in new soil in order for it to reach to this stage and for this new one to start springing. So in my videos, there will be no fertilizer. So whatever you see my plant look like, this is what God has given me. So no fertilizer whatsoever to my plants. Okay. Okay guys, back to what I was showing you about the potting. Today I'll be using some coconut husk for the base of my pot, because as you can see, the drainage holes are large. So when I put the stones, my river stones, these are what's gonna help to get rid of the excess amount of water to give me drainage. But because the holes are so large, I like to use my coconut husk in order to contain my river stones. I'll be also using some sand, and I'll be also using some potting mix
with perlite.
With perlites. I'll be starting with the coconut husk. I'll be breaking them apart in order for them to fit down in the pot according to the shape of the pot. So that is the purpose of breaking the coconut apart. I want it to get the shape of the, but for this big one that is going to be in the middle, I'm not going to be breaking it. I'll be just placing it in the middle because it can take the shape of the pot. But for the rest of it, that is going to be circulated in it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing in the bottom of the pot. I'm just filling it out with some coconut large holes as contained. So now I'll be go down in the bottom for the drainage, as I said before, with the excess amount of water. So I'll be using this green dish in order to get good portions. So my portion will be equal. So I'll be using two bowls of this in order to get it equal to the bottom of the pot. So that is one, and this is the other one. I'm scooping it from this bag. As you can see, these are river stone. In Jamaica where I live close to the river, so that is where I got my river stones. So 2 is enough in order to get the bottom of my pot and my drainage well together. So now I'll be using 1 part. I'll be using my same bowl with my Ziploc bag in order to get my mixture even. So I'll be doing this in order to mix up my mixture. I would normally put it in a paint bucket where I had room, but for the sake of the video, I'll be using a bag. So this is 1 part sand, and so this is 2 parts sand. So I'll be using 2 parts sand and same 2-part potted mix
with perlite.
With perlites. This is 2 pounds of potting mix with perlites. So I don't know what the equivalent of the green dish would take me to, but I won't be using all 2 pounds of the perlite, of the potting mix. So I'm just gonna pour it in and level it off. So that is 1 part, as you can see. 1 part sand, 2 parts sand, and then I'll be using another one. I'll be using another one to make it up to 2 equal parts. So 2 equal parts. So now I'm going to mix it up in my Ziploc bag to get it evenly together. So I'll be just shaking it to get it together evenly. So I'll be shaking it to just mix it well together. And this is a mixture for the indoor. If I was putting it outdoor, then I would put some topsoil to this if I was placing it outside. But because it's an indoor, as you can see, I'm just going to pour it. I'm not going to pour all, I'm going to pour half, so it is evenly mixed. I'm going to just separate it until I can see my stones down the bottom, and then I'm going to place my Moonlight, because it is root bound. I'm just going to flip it over to get it out in one. So as you can see, it is root bound. So now I'm going to place it in the bottom of the pot, and I'm just going to evenly put the soil around it. So I'm not going to disturb the roots. I'm just going to place it down and just put the soil around it. So the rest of my soil will be covering the root bones right around it. See there? Evenly around it. Okay guys, as you can see, it's a little bit of mess, but that will happen, and the plant will be happy in this spot because it has the space to now grow. So I'll evenly tap it. As you can see, all my roots are covered. All of the roots. As you can see, all the roots is covered. So now I don't have to worry about the roots coming up, because you have to make sure it's down in there. So now the plant have its space. She won't overgrow this pot anytime soon, and she will have the space to.
Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.